Hi, Kriegsspielers. Let's take a few minutes with Moltke. Tactical Problem 38 from Moltke's Tactical Problems, published by the Prussian General Staff. Let me orient you to the map for Problem 38. In the upper right-hand corner of the map is the city of Erfurt. This is a fortress city and friendly. Gotha and Arnstadt are to the west and southwest of Erfurt. Across the mountain range, there's Schmalkalden and Meiningen, which are two small towns. This is going to be the area for problem 38. The situation in the first is that a 24,000 strong Western Corps, that's the enemy, is moving along a line of march from the southwest to attack Erfurt. Our friendly 8th Mobile Infantry Division, that numbers around 10 to 12,000, has the task to stop that corps, which is double its size. The second part of the situation is that the Western Corps cannot cross those mountains in the night. So they're going to have to stop in the area of the Red Arc and actually bivouac prior to the next morning, leaving their camps and going across the mountains to continue their march. Therefore, the 8th Mobile Infantry Division has a chance to set up and prepare for the coming of that Western Corps. And the problem statement is, what should the 8th Mobile Infantry Division commander do? The first thing Moltke does, as he always does in his solutions, is look at the terrain. That mountain range that slowed that corps down is the key to the solution, because the corps has to break up into smaller elements to get through those passes. It loses its numerical superiority. It also will be slowed down by the mountain, and therefore it's limited by its presence. So for example, if the corps goes to the north, it exposes its line of communication back to the southwest and makes it vulnerable, so it really cannot swing north. If it tries to swing south, it will take it so far off the line of march for Erfurt, it will actually slow it down too much. So really its only choice is to use one of three avenues directly over the mountains to continue on its march to Erfurt. The 8th Mobile Infantry Division commander can use this information. What the solution Moltke proposes is that the 8th Infantry commander takes 25% of his division, one whole regiment, break it into 3 battalions, and push those battalions into the mountains as 3 separate advance guards. So those battalions will operate on different lines of march, and they will attempt to establish contact with the advance guard of the enemy Western Corps. The reason those battalions can do that is because that advance guard will have to move through the mountain passes, and it won't be able to use its superior numbers to attack those battalions. So those battalions can effectively contact the enemy advance guard, withdraw carefully, and let the main body of the 8th know where the enemy is coming from. Moltke calls out that the yellow arrow is of particular importance because if the enemy successfully moves to the north along that northern route, it can actually flank the 8th Mobile Infantry and cut off its line of retreat to Erfurt. So the battalion that has the priority in terms of attention is that northern battalion, because that's the most dangerous route. Once those battalions contact that advance guard, they understand where the enemy is going, then the 8th can take its main body, which would be 3 regiments plus cavalry plus its guns, still use the mountain ranges to bottle up that corps, so get into the end part of the mountain range so that corps cannot use its superior numbers and can actually then use that mountain pass to stop the corps. So the key to this entire defense is understanding which of the passes that enemy is using and then bottling it up with the main body. That's the solution that Moltke presents, using terrain to actually minimize the numeric advantage of the enemy. As the Field Marshal likes to say, if you're going to be good at Kriegspiel, continue to learn and apply these lessons. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much. We'll see you out on the board.